They are mute.
What's your overfly drone? Boy, hard and fly, and I'm short in you.
Now, what shall hospital? Yeah, I had an come here, and another book of data. What in the schools, they may help you as much as a map of the account. I don't want to mama. Sorry. MC. I could come. I think Ghana is going to send a pack. And don't they know the Jarugu? So that's a one brony corner they follow. Hey, Mama, did they want
I don't know. I did Bonnie way for my yati or my dear.
Number Busso, I'm not because of you.
Now they come on, number, you know. That's what I'm hoping. Now they can or not some time. Ah, I'm PP, Kajiron, yes, I'm PP. I'm PP, I'm PP, Yadileti. I'm PP. I summon in the way, I saw about. I thought you for me, Diana, for just what and I yaba, I Afari hospital, the Kakaraka is as I said, John to the man, Mamma, see, and Yaba on what I say. I know Papa on there on one of Dr. Frank Amoakohene, I don't know who you are. Yaba County, a Pontawuro. Aban Baba in a Kamakamantine and in the much what you have. But I got your own and people because we away near we first too. Your friends are Kurufro market as Swami in Tachi. Yet me we are weighing in an people, who got your and people. What to me to Abama and people be over to me Jatadi agro.
Mama, see.
Media. Dancing in here, you're dancing in here, boy, who buy
Minister, this is not the first time we've been here. We've seen this facility abandoned. The late former defense minister was once here a few months ago. You are here today. Santaman needs this project urgently. What is the hope for us?
So we want to thank you for always being with us. So for the past 1 month, we've been visiting ongoing, including abandoned government projects and projects that His Excellency the President wants us to pay attention to and be able to restart work on. Here is Afari Military Hospital, and clearly you can see the state of the facility, which we believe so much that should have been completed years ago. The Defense Ministry, through Dr. Amoakohene, made some commitments the last time we visited the place in terms of getting the contractor to be back on site and be able to complete same for us. Unfortunately, I'm sure you know all the story thereof. However, we wrote to the Defense Ministry to be able to get them and get some assurances on our ability to come back to site and see how best we do it to complete. And also, thankfully, the Finance Minister is doubling as the Defense Minister and in charge of the budget and all the national pay and all the things you can think about. So I'm sure that hopefully by next week, we should hear from them so that we'll be able to get a contractor back on site and be able to continue the work. If you look behind me, all installations for AC, among others, have been done. So it means that it's just a little push that we need. I've told the municipal chief executive to keep a close eye here. And I've also spoken to the contractor and the engineers on site so that whatever support they will need at the local level, we can provide for them to keep the place and keep the place well. But what we don't want is the fact that when we resume back, we come back to work, then because the place is abandoned in this state, we may have to spend a lot in repurchasing things that have been fixed already. So I've committed the municipal chief executive to pay a close attention to this facility, where it's a facility that His Excellency the President has it at heart. So hopefully, I'm very sure that we should be able to settle, especially because this facility is from the Defense Ministry. Once we settle, and with this advocacy and a close eye on it, we should be able to get it through. We actually had months as the deadline to complete it, but obviously we will not be able to meet the deadline, looking at the prevailing circumstances. But our major concern here is how best we'll be able to keep the place well with the support of the RCC and the support of the Municipal Assembly in collaboration with the contractor on site. I've spoken to them, so from tomorrow onwards, they will have a meeting with the local assembly and see the support we can provide for them pending the final white paper from the Defense Ministry.
Some 10 roads and 10 projects have actually received, some contractors have received double payments of some projects. Can you tell us what these projects are and who these contractors are?
As we were visiting the MMDAs, you realized I was inspecting some of the routes that we expect the contractors to be back on the routes. Honorable Kwame Abuja is handling those who took double payments, and I'm sure he's been loud and clear about them. So contractors of that nature, definitely, you expect that investigations must conclude before you can either make any additional payments for them or you want to withhold. However, those who did a clean job, they are back on the site. Tepa, when we went there, we realized that there were contractors back on site for the town routes. When we went to Echimang Obieja, Tepa is Ahafwano North Municipal. When we went to Echimang Obieja North, equally, you realize that there was a contractor on site who was working 24 hours, making sure that the work is done. These contractors are loyal and, truthful to the state, for which reason the roads minister has paid them and they are back on site. We are hoping that all other contractors will come out clean of the process and be able to attend to the road needs of the Ashanti region, and for that matter, the nation.
Now, most of our traffic light situation in the city currently are not functioning. Our street lights as well. What is really happening?
If you had been current, you would actually start with a commendation, because the traffic light situation as we met them has significantly improved. When we took over, almost all the traffic lights within the city centers were not working. I.e., Atonsu Road, KMA, and all the Bwadi, Tech traffic. So we met them in that state. It's not as though we came in and then we watched on for them to be destroyed. So that is just the first case to make. The second is that we have been voted into power. So definitely we are expected to take action. And that action has been taken. KMA light, traffic light is back on and it's working. My anchor at the Aswa is back and working. Atonsu High School Junction is back and working. On the highway, Accra Kumasi Highway, Bwadi Junction last week was fixed. They are working on the KNUST police station. They are working on it as we speak now. Poku Transport, they are also working on it as we speak now. So I think that we should put the whole work in perspective so that Ghanaians and viewers and listeners will be able to appreciate progress and know that, yes, we came in, we met all these numerous challenges, but with the commitment of leadership and the support of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, we are solving all these problems one at a time.
On TV.